Good evening. Welcome back to the stream for anybody that's here watching right now. We're going to be continuing with RuneScape. From where I left off last night, I was in the middle of a quest to get my first summon. So, something to look forward to. Last time I did this was the first time I did this with my own face on the screen and all of that. And it was a much bigger success than I expected, and I was really appreciative of that. So hopefully I'll have another go at it tonight, and hopefully it'll go well, and we'll see. Anyway, time to play some RuneScape. Okay, let's get this started. So, last time I left it off, let's close that. We were doing Wolf Whistle, and I still needed to go to see Skittle Bricks, so that's where we're heading to next. If anybody has any ideas of things that they want me to do while I'm doing the stream as well, like last time, just let me know and I'll give them a go. We'll see what works, what doesn't. I don't need to speak to you. I got told that I should definitely try combat a bit more, so we're gonna go fight some wolves while I try and look for the person that I need to find. Ah, that's quite nice. I've never noticed this before. But again, this is only like the 4th time now that I've played RuneScape. Well, since original RuneScape back when it was just a browser game. And it's quite nice that it tells you what weakness the enemy has on there. That's quite a nice touch. So let's carry on. We're gonna fight our way up here. From the looks of things, I need to be up there. Now, last time as well, I went through this little portal and I tried to do the mini game where the snowballs just roll down the hill and you try and avoid all that and see what happens. And I don't know if it's just me being a complete noob. It probably is, but I managed to fail at every attempt, which was always nice. Hey, level up. Let's see. We are now 13 Constitution. I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but I am an actual tank. So, where am I going? Am I going down this way? Or is it up? Is it in that cave? It's gotta be up there. It's gotta be. So we're gonna go up there. Right, let's double click because I want to see what this actually dropped. So we've got some wolf meat and we've got some bones. Now I know from previously that the bones you can use to increase your prayer points and stuff. And I've got mine to 8 currently. So, but I also believe you can use them to when you unlock summoning to summon a wolf. So I'm gonna keep hold of them. Any that I get, I think. I'm not gonna bury them. And as I mentioned last time as well, I'm not just going to be playing RuneScape on my stream ever. If there's any other games that people want to see me play on, try out anything at all, I am open to suggestions. I've got my own Discord page that I've set up, and I'll take suggestions in there. If anybody wants to come onto the Discord and chat on the stream and adventure alongside me, I'll take that as well. Really, I want this to be as interactive as possible, because I started this whole stream idea to get myself out of my own comfort zone, really, because of some previous mental health issues and and things that I need to get over. So I'm doing something a bit out of my own comfort zone, and I'm gonna try streaming tonight. Hopefully it does go well. I don't feel like I've promoted this as well because I haven't worked out a proper schedule yet, but I think it's gonna be on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and hopefully people will come and watch, and hopefully it'll grow. That's what I am doing this for. But I'm also willing to take any questions on anything anybody wants to talk about. If they want to give me advice about the game, if they want to ask me about anything to do with MMORPGs, I'll answer those as well. Because, as I say, I am trying to make an interactive show, and the more interactions that I can have, the better it'll be overall, I think. So we'll see how things are shaping up, but let's see where I'm supposed to go now. So I need to go back to him, and I think I need to go get a Grey Charm and a Blessed Spirit Shard. Okay, so we're going to head back to the Summoner, who last I recall was way over here. So we're going in this building here. I will say it's quite nice to see it does have voice acting in this game. I genuinely didn't expect it to. I didn't think that it would. But it does, so that's quite nice. Genuinely wasn't expecting it. Okay. So we've got a Grey Charm and a Blessed Spirit Shard, so what am I doing now?
I hope you're right. These are very valuable relics. I see what I've heard about you is more than true. But now, before you go running, I have some spirit helpers that sometimes do tasks for me. In this case, I just ask now. All you have to do is go and infuse.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You won't have to worry about picking which pouch to make, as you know exactly what to make from it. Well, you should come over here and let me inspect your work.
Okay, so I'm going to be summoning something, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the first attempt's going to go wrong, and we're going to end up fighting something. So let's see how that goes. Okay.
Hello there. Welcome to my humble
That the fact that he just defaults to the hello there, welcome to my humble abode, that's going to get old so fast if I have to keep going forward and back to him.
I knew I sensed great. I had never thought we'd have needed one of these in my life. I think you are ready. Take this to Scare Electrics. With her help, you should. No.
Okay, so this is just it is just a tutorial, so that's fine. Once we've finished this quest, I'm gonna go and do Let Them Eat Pie. That is next on the list. And then I think we're gonna head over to Lumbridge, which is the part I always remember as being the actual start zone, the actual quest hub of RuneScape, like the part where it all was. Because as I said last time as well, when I first played this, Burthorpe was the members only place. You could only get in here if you paid. And that was when it first came out, and I was just a kid, so there was no chance I had that. But technically, RuneScape is the very first MMORPG I ever played, and it was way back when I was still at school. And alright, so am I going over there? Alright, yeah, that's that one. I'm tracking the wrong thing. That would explain why it was hard to find stuff. and it's the worst one aside from World of Warcraft. Um, Debatable. I think RuneScape has its charm. I do. I think it does, and I think there's a lot worse out there as well. And I've played some terrible, terrible games. I think RuneScape is just it's dated. It is what it is. Like its whole appearance, its whole charm though is that it is dated, and that's why I think a lot of people wanted old school RuneScape. So yeah, I need to go to my quest list. Wolf whistle set as active. Right. Uh, Shutting down the fan-made HD client. I have heard something about this, but I don't really know the full story. What is the crack with that? Wait, that's Scaletrix. I thought Scaletrix was dead. Was Scaletrix not up on the mountain? Let's go and have a look. Oh, I've finished a yak track task. Skill and kill. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what that is. But honestly, if this game isn't doing it for people and people aren't happy with playing RuneScape, I was literally only playing RuneScape to sort of, because it is straightforward enough. I can point and click on here. I can do everything that I need to do, and then I can still read the chat and I can still interact with people. So it's made that a lot easier for me at least. Sorry, 2 seconds. So, some guy apparently got the green light from Dragus to make a HD client for the old school. To release it there. Oh wow! So he was doing like almost like a private server. Oh, the body's gone. So no, it must be like a. No, it's just client for. So a bunch of add-ons to just make it a bit easier to use. Like if they're CurseForge now, aren't they? They used to be something else, but through the Twitch client, whoever did the IOs for all of that, like, is it a bit like Raider.io getting involved with World of Warcraft?
You're back. What's the news? A giant wolverting about. I never thought I'd see one.
Oh wow.
With just
I did hear that the guy who was doing a lot of the stuff for old school RuneScape has actually left now. So that might make things a little bit more difficult. I'm not sure.
this is it. Get ready.
It's the girlie that had the wolf.
Check this out. It's in-game cutscenes.
Big fight, lads.
Blizzard, take notes.
Yes. Feel
Why does that look like a Pokemon? Did I just choose some sort of Growlithe?
Yes, the Wolpertinger won't last long. In fact, here it goes. Oh dear. I hope he's all...
Thank you, Will. I would have gone for it when you showed up.
Well, he's the one you should really be thanking. Without him, we'd never been able to pull...
That's right. I'm a hero. I am mighty with my like level 1 stats.
Oh, you poor man.
Oh, I will say that that RuneScape, as much as I know Ban here isn't such a fan of it, but it definitely paved the way for a lot of stuff that's came recently. Like New World, New World that's up and coming. Takes a lot from this. Ooh, we completed a quest. Okay, so we've got a lamp. Do we have a lamp? We do. I'm gonna summon that. Let's see what it does. Okay. Yes. Oh wow. Oh, I can summon a Labrador. Okay. Okay. Cool. We're gonna go summon a Labrador. Before we move on, I'm going to have a pet dog. That is my future. So let's get on with this. As I say, if anybody wants to join in and play RuneScape alongside us as well, I am only in the start zone. So if you are quick and you want to skip the main tutorial, because to be honest, you do the main tutorial and then you redo a tutorial, which makes absolutely no sense. But there it is. You do that. You're welcome to come on here and quest with me, and we'll make a bit of an adventure of it, and we'll see how it goes. Because I was planning to begin with on this whole thing to do Noobscape as we are now, which is my adventures of one being a new to streaming, and two realistically quite new to RuneScape. I haven't played it in many years, so I don't think you can play it on a PS4. I think it's PC only. I could be wrong. Other people might know, but I know you've got an old laptop. You could probably play it on that, and it will definitely run on that. As you can tell, it's not exactly state of the art looking. Which brings me back to what I was saying before. I got distracted when I unlocked the Labrador. Um,
You are right.
Yeah, New World is has been called like a 3D RuneScape effectively because of how you interact with the world and the destructibility of things like the trees, the mining, how you can literally just sort of click on just about anything and away you go. So there is a lot of that behind it as well. So I've got things to look at that way. Um, I can tell you can play it on mobile. Now, I don't know if the mobile client works alongside the PC, but you can play it on mobile. Um, it's relatively new, but I don't know if it's the same. Might be something totally different. I don't know. But yeah, New World. I did play the beta for New World. The combat in New World is a bit weird, but that might be because the servers weren't very good, so it's quite hard to judge the actual combat because it's very much reactionary and it works on you being good at timing and things like that. Which obviously, if you're dealing with a lot of ping, it's really hard to get the timings right. And also the way it works as well. You
Especially when unarmed and let's see. There was weasel tricks and the smoke devil.
oh wow, But yeah, you also they don't telegraph any moves, so you've got to actually know how the monster fights. So in the early game, when you don't know how anything moves at all and everything just looks the same, it's really hard to know when to dodge because they've got an active dodge mechanic rather than like just a straight up defense. And it's really hard to time your dodges because you don't know when a big attack's coming. So you've kind of got to look at that. But then, as I imagine, because I've been told I only got so far through, I didn't get all the way through because of well, really because of lag. What do I want on here? I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. And I'm gonna take you. And I don't know what any of this does, but we're gonna find out because it was free. But yeah. I clicked something by mistake. And now it's telling me how I do all of the actions like selling and stuff, which is always nice. Hey Dan. Hello. Right. We are going to create a spirit wolf pouch. Or what do I need to get Labradors? Where was it? Arctic bear? That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. More tortoise. Yeah, I don't know what this is. So we're just going to go for that because, quite frankly, I want to be running around with a dog. So that is that done. I imagine I can summon my dog now. I imagine it's in here. There we go. For the next 16 minutes, I have a pup. Let's do this. So now we're going to look at the next quest. So we're going to be doing Let Them Eat Pie. And as I said last time as well, I like the fact that it's fully voice acted. The fact that they've sprung for voice acting is quite a good idea. Age ambiguous, that's weird. The requirements, it tells you about the combat, whether you're going to be fighting in it. I quite like that when you take a quest in this style of game, at least. But I don't know, it kind of takes some of the joy out of discovery out of it, unfortunately. And it's something to work on anyway. But where are we heading to? Where do I need to go for this to start? Right, start of Let Them Eat Pie is right over there behind the rogue's den. Okay, let's go. As I say, if you guys ever want to play something else, or you want us to download something off Steam and we can play whatever, I saw a guy doing a game last time I was watching him, where it was literally just marbles that ran down a chute, and everybody in chat got to decide to be a marble, and it appeared on there, and then you go from there. And honestly, it sounds ridiculous, but it was so entertaining. Which Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 14? Because I do, which one? Final Fantasy 15? No, I'm not a fan. Final Fantasy 14, the MMO, I do have that. I've pretty much done a lot of that. I'll tell you what, on Thursday, I'll play Final Fantasy, and I will do the, I'll do a gold saucer night, and we'll do the sort of fun things in there. We'll chocobo race. We'll look at doing the jump puzzles. I'll even go to like Kugane and places like that, and I'll do the jump puzzles there as well because that's quite fun. But we're gonna accept this quest. So what are we doing first? Help ban not suck at samurai. Well, to do that, I would also have to not suck at samurai, and that's where we run into a problem. But Eve equals Queen of FF5e. Okay then, in that case, if I do go on, we're also going to do a dungeon, and you have to heal. You're signed up as healer. That's happening.
Not poison. Just something that will put me in the infirmary for a while.
Oh, right. So we're not poisoning someone. That's fine. We're just going to knock them out a little bit. We're just going to, do that for them. So that's fine. It's not a problem at all. Give me 2 seconds though, because I don't even think... Can you guys hear the background music in this and the voice acting and whatnot, or can you just hear me? Like, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's quite coming through properly. It's alright because I also have no idea how to heal, as we've proven previously. But we'll see how all this is going anyway.
What we're going to do is mix in a load of fishing bait into the flour. Do you know about the water to the south?
So I'm going to be cooking. You can hear birds. Is there no music along with the birds, or is it just the birds?
Upstairs there is a hopper. Put the wheat in the hopper and put the fishing bait on top.
I'm still using Streamlabs. I much prefer the interface on it, but I'm just going to try and turn up the background noise. There you go. I had it set to about 50% because previously it was too loud.
To put it all in the mill, then it'll all get mashed up. Now go back downstairs.
Yeah, I like the I like the
the
Streamlabs because its interface was better for me, and it was easier for me to get the themes that I needed and to do all of the sort of background work. It was much more user friendly in my experience. I think that's an in-game thing though. Hang on, let's have a look. We'll come back to him. Let's go to settings. Audio. Not just the overlays, Dan. It was the whole thing. Like, I actually have a full theme, so you've got like my name, the color scheme, all like the. I don't think you saw the bit at the start where I had the title page and stuff, and I kind of did all that through this, and it was so simple to do for us. So I really appreciated that. I am looking to eventually build my own, but for starting, it was really good.
Put the wheat in the hopper, then put the fishing bait on top. Once you've done that, use the lever nearby to put it all in the mill, then it will get mashed up. Now go back downstairs and use your pot to gather up the flour and bring it to me.
Okay, so I'm about to become the worst version of. Yeah, I'm about to go become the worst version of Gordon Ramsay you ever did see, so this is going to be quite fun. So we'll go down here. Are we in here first, or... I already have a pot, I think. Let's check. I do. I've got an empty pot. Screw that, I'm not getting one. We already have one, we're fine, we'll skip that step. So let's carry on. I've got 275 gold charms, and I have no idea what they do. I imagine it's something. What is here? Search for the bait barrel. We've got some bait. Awesome. And then I need to get wheat. So let's get some wheat. I feel like I'm wasting this summon, by the way, because it only has like a 16-minute timer, which I imagine is going down pretty damn fast. And I'm using it to do follow me around the village. I'm effectively taking my dog for a walk. Which is funny, because I've already done that today. So we're going to go in here. Let's have a look, what am I missing? Probably water. Alright, so we need to go upstairs. Okay. Investigate the hopper. Okay, so I can use the wheat. Use the wheat on the hopper. Okay, so we've made the fishing bait. Okay, let's do this. And then downstairs. Now do I just stand here until it works, or what? Has somebody stolen my quest objective? Or was there a lever that I missed, or... Hopper controls. Right, yeah. Yeah, I knew I was supposed to click that. I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. Okay, so we've got maggoty pie mix now, so we're going to make a pie.
What's up? That's perfect. Don't worry. I'll take care of making this into a pie shell for you in a moment. We also need to fill the pie with something pretty nasty. What we need first is a raw crayfish. I want you to go and get one and bury it in a... just shove it right into the dirt and then just use either the flax field, wheat field or the animal pen to the job. The flax field is closest. It's in the northwest of here. And don't forget, when you are done, you should put first...
Okay, so we're going to go get some raw crayfish and bury it in a field. That sounds incredible. So get that done. Why is there an angry man face there? Alright, I'm just gonna go fishing because I imagine that's what I need to do. So let's do that. Who doesn't love fishing in an MMORPG? Bound to be somewhere around here I can go fishing. Yeah, I think, I know I went on before about how people are saying New World is like a 3D RuneScape. And I think the fact that RuneScape's one of the very few MMORPGs I've seen where you can't swim. And then I played the New World beta and we're all surprised to learn that you can't swim there either. So again, the comparisons just keep coming. Right, stop. I don't want to pick them all. Right, so now I need to go bury this. Tram there, so we're going to go, right. So we're going to go over here, I think. We're burying it in this field. Again, in-game cutscenes. It's nice to see. Some time passes. So we don't know how long it takes for fish to go rotten.
How are the fish biting? taro toad. That thing stinks. Just looking at it makes me want to vomit. Perfect. Only one thing left. To give the pie a little more body, we'll have the potato. I want you to go and get a raw potato and shepherd burrows full of hair and droppings and all other kind of I say, okay?
So effectively we're giving a dude food poisoning in this, which pretty much accurately sums up my own cooking skills.
Okay, see you about.
So let's do this. Right, that's wheat, so the potatoes must be north. Yeah, as I say, if anybody has any knowledge on RuneScape and they want me to do something, or I'm doing something wrong, or there's something you want to try, let me know. Hopefully that got me a potato. I was not paying attention. It did, it got me a potato, so now I need to go up here. Alt F4. I'll tell you what, once I've done this quest, I will go and make I'll go on a brief break, I'll make a cup of tea, and I'll come back and I'll play something else. So any sort of suggestions that you want us to play, let me know and I'll play it. I will even log into Final Fantasy XIV, though we may hit a logging queue because that is kind of acceptable now. But we'll go and do some gold sorcery type stuff. Oh, I'm about to lose my dog. That's disappointing.
I don't want to see it. I'm wretched just thinking. Now you have everything. You should stick the crayfish and potato inside. Because my nose hairs are bleaching. It's so... Okay, see you about.
Where's the pie cover? Okay, so now we need to go to the range. Let's get cooking. Just imagine for a second that you are Mess Sergeant Ramsay over here, who's about to call me an idiot sandwich, which is fine. And you've got this impeccable kitchen and everybody's coming in and they're really enjoying it, and then I walk in with terrible pie, uncooked, containing literal crap and some rotten fish. I'm sure that'll go down a treat. Right, so we've got the terrible pie. This place is definitely not gonna pass its next health inspection. It's getting shut down in the morning.
We'll never eat that unless we do something to mask the smell. I have an idea, though. One of Rollo's fellow merchants, Foppish Pierre, carries a supply of spices on him all the time. If you say, just go and grab those spices from...
So we've got a pickpocket mechanic now that we're going to be working with, which is quite fun, but I have no idea how this is going to work in RuneScape, because it's not really a... Hey Chris, it's not really an active sort of game, is it? It's like yeah, it's not like I'm playing Elder Scrolls or something like that, but let's have a look.
Are you addressing me? Oh dear. I was right. This will never do. How? By any stretch of the imagination. Oh, you are, thank goodness I have...
Right, I now don't feel guilty about
I can't
pickpocketing
hear
this dude. He's got it coming. He's a dick. Let's do this. Nailed it. I will also be uploading my stream when I'm finished. In fact, no, I'm not, because I forgot to press record, so that isn't going to happen. I was planning on uploading my streams to YouTube, but I think in future I'm just going to do clips and put those on. So anything interesting that happens within the stream, any interesting conversations, any sort of discourse, really, I'll be looking to put that on. And really, it all comes down to you guys in chat. If you guys want me to do anything in the chat, I'll go do it. If you want me to play a different game, which I know a lot of you has expressed the idea of me going to to go play Final Fantasy, so I will be doing that a bit later on. I'll log in and I'll go do Gold Saucer events, and we can do a bit of gambling, have a bit of a laugh with that.
Okay, see you about.
But let's see, use expensive furs on terrible pie. Oh, now it's a mouth-watering pie. Sure it is. Sure it is, buddy.
How are things going? Is it about what to do next? Because all you need to do is go up and give the pie to Rob. Go for it. What?
It's literally nothing. I just needed you to say, yeah, you're done, go give the pie to Rolo, and I'd go give the pie to Rolo. So that just seemed a little bit like a long way around for a shortcut, really. But anyway, we're in here, and we're looking for somebody called Rolo, who I imagine is upstairs, so we're going to go that way. Rolo the Stout. He has a totally different character model to everybody else, so that's quite interesting. Which, for those of you who have played Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, is it just me, or is he a little bit like a cartoonish Vothri?
What is this? This is not the scrumptious red belt.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me. He definitely does strike me as Vothri, but he's just missing the Sin Eaters at the side. It'd be perfect.
For as long as I specified. But whatever this. Oh, really? What's it called?
So what do we want to call it here, guys? I'm going to wait for some suggestions. We're either going to go with Squishy Crust Belly Filler, Crayfish a la Manque, or Pomme de Kebit Rabbit, which I'm leaning towards the third one because it's literally covered in rabbit poo. So, what do we think? First one, Squishy Crust Belly Filler. Any advance on the Belly Filler? Going once? Going twice? Oh wow, I've just been raided. That's incredible. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you. I am going to go with the. We're gonna go with squishy crust belly filler. Honestly, really appreciate this. This is literally the second time I have ever done a live stream. So honestly, massively appreciate this. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say other than that. Thank you. So you've joined us at an interesting time. We're literally we're feeding a fat guy some pies, so that's quite fun. Yeah, a squishy crust belly filler. We made him some pies that were full of raw crayfish and rabbit poo. So let's do this. It's going really well. So let's keep doing this. As I say, really appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for coming here. I am going to make a point. It's Daniel Games for coming in and doing this for me. I'm going to make a point of chucking you a follow as soon as this is over, so I need to make a note of your name. Bear with me. No, I know you are, and I appreciate that, but I really do want to give you something back for this, because I know it doesn't cost me anything to give you a follow, but I really want to show my appreciation for that. And I do appreciate everybody coming in here and spending time with me while I'm doing this, because I started this on Sunday. This is the second attempt at this. Previously to doing this, I've had a lot of like mental health problems in regards to how I look. I'm not a fan of my own appearance. So to really throw myself out of my comfort zone, I decided to set up a webcam and try and stream some games and see how people enjoy it, and really just get out of my own comfort zone and try and get over this. So to see people turning up and see people doing things like this, it really is appreciated. We're not going to walk away from this. We've just given a man food poisoning, so who doesn't want to listen to that? And yeah, thank you. Oh, for sure. I was really reluctant at first to even go into voice chats on Discord, because I don't like the way I sound. But I imagine a lot of people are like that. So instead, I'm on here and I'm listening to everyone. And I've just made Cartoon Vol 3 throw up, and it sounds grim. The accent. Oh, thank you. I'm British, but I'm not Josh Strife Hayes. I'm not even in a shirt. Look at us, I'm in a t-shirt. I'm Cumbrian. Now I don't know if any of you are aware of where that is. I'm from a place called Carlisle, and yeah, that's right. That's, if for those of you who are British, it's I was made in Carlisle but born in the Royal Navy place. But funnily enough, we're not actually Geordie, so we'll leave that. Oh, this is still going. Wow. Like, there can't be much more. Well, I'd say there can't be much more in him, but he's the only unique character model I've seen that's like massive in comparison to everybody else. So there's probably still quite a lot going. I do think it'd be a funny touch if when the pie's finished, like, you saw him back to like a normal character model size, like really thin. I think that would be quite funny. But nah, they didn't go for it. But it's quite nice to see them using the in-game engine and stuff to do like in-game cutscenes. That's still pretty good. It reminds me a lot of like Wrath of the Lich King, when when you do the Wrathgate and for the first time it's got all of the doctors hate this one weird weight loss trick. Yeah, food poisoning. Right, fun story to do with food poisoning. I was in Glasgow many years ago, and I got food poisoning from a Wetherspoons, because we'll keep it classy. And on the train back, I was sick. But unfortunately, I went to the toilet on the trains, and I don't know if any of you are from the UK or if you're not, but the trains, when you lock them, you've got to press this button, and it opens like on the Starship Enterprise. Well, and this is a true story, and it's quite haunting, but I pressed the button because it wasn't locked, and it opened, and there was a man in the toilet, just standing there, like, fully... Oh, he wasn't, like, peeing, he was just there, but he was in a full purple tracksuit. If any of you have seen Hot Fuzz, you know the man that does the shoplifting? Imagine him, but in a toilet on a Virgin train, and I went to speak, and I just threw up. And it was just horrible. So, yeah.
Don't even talk about that. I'm still queasy from seeing what he did to the stairs. They had to sluice them down with buckets and mops.
Yeah, like,
Terrible.
it sounds like a completely made up story, and it sounds like something you'd expect to see in like The In-Betweeners or something. But genuinely, I'd been up all night the night before, because I bought Hunter's Chicken, the barbecue, bacon, cheese, chicken. Sounds amazing. but they just microwaved it and they didn't even do it right, and it was just... Luckily at this point, right, it had been sick that often throughout the night, there was nothing else coming up, it was literally just Lucasade Sport. But even still, nobody wants to get thrown up on. I am, well, relatively. I played RuneScape back in 2000 and odd when it was a browser game, and I didn't have a PC, and I had to go to a cyber cafe in town, and it cost us £2 on a Saturday morning for me and my friends to come down and play a RuneScape, and that's what we did with it. And I had an original name, and we're all in the we ended up in this guild, in this clan, and I had no idea what it was on about. I just wanted to play an adventure game because ever since I was very, very little, I've really enjoyed fantasy novels, fantasy sort of games, you know, that real high fantasy, Tolkien-esque kind of stuff. And,
Okay.
yeah.
See you about.
Sorry, I've completely lost track of what quest I was doing here, so bear with us. We're still eating pie. What do I need to do on this? And now I need to go upstairs and pick the lock on his chest. Okay, so we're learning to be a thief. Oh, 100%. I will 100% join your clan on RuneScape. The channel itself that I'm doing with this isn't going to be RuneScape only. I will be playing RuneScape in my own time because I know not everybody likes to watch it, and some of my friends aren't the biggest fans of it. But I like the game. It's a nice slower pace. It's easier to do, and I'll also be playing games like Final Fantasy. I'll be playing Elder Scrolls. I won't even just be playing MMOs. I primarily play MMOs because I like the RPG elements of it. And honestly, one day I'd love to do a D&D campaign. Now, I've only ever done 2, I think, in my entire life. And I'd love to do that, and I'd love to do that on stream and really learn how to do it properly. Because I love the whole RPG-ness of it. I love the whole character development. And I'd love to do, like, You made a character. What did you go for in the end? Yeah, by the time I get to the real high level, like, sort of PVM sort of stuff in this, I will have a much better understanding of how the game works as well, so it's the same as anything. It's like Final Fantasy XIV, people complain about the 2.5 second GCD, and I will admit for the first 30 levels or so, it's agony if you come from a faster game. If you went from Black Desert Online or even World of Warcraft with its like 1 second GCD, the game feels like it's moving through tar. But the way it does sort of the boss fights and the mechanics and the dodging, it's more about dodging than it is just about active mitigation and all those sort of things. The 2.5 seconds with all the skill blow that you end up getting doesn't feel too bad.
Don't forget to come back and see me when you're done.
I wouldn't mind doing an RP attempt in a game. I'd probably do that off stream because I don't think I'd be good at it. So the whole thing about trying to do the confidence, but I would be willing to do an RP D&D campaign on stream because that would be, and I'd love to do it with a complete bunch of noobs, myself and whoever else wants to do this, and we'll get somebody who actually knows what they're doing to DM it and would do it that way, and I would even be willing to try and put on accents even though I can't do them. So it would be an absolute shit show, but I'd be up for it. I would have a laugh with it. It would be well fun. I'd be so happy to try that. So if you ever do want to try something like that, for sure, I'm in. But I'm also with this stream, I'm not just wanting to play MMOs. I'm willing to play anything. If people are wanting to sit here and play Rocket League and go one-on-one, or hell, like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or literally anything. I also have a Discord server I've set up for this for this stream and whatnot, so that I will be putting out in the end for people to join, and you can join us in voice chat and talk to us, and we'll game together. We can literally run around and do stupid quests in RuneScape, and you can see me make an absolute dick of myself, and that's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm looking forward to it. That's the sort of thing I'm here for. Like, literally, I'm doing all of this because I found myself over the whole Corona and lockdown situation really isolating myself and really struggling to put myself out there a lot. And it even happened within the games I was playing. I left I left my raid team in WoW, and I did all of those sort of things, and I'm wanting to reconnect with people. So the idea that I've got a stream going on now and there's people here and we're having a conversation, that means a lot to me, and I'm really happy with that. It's the sort of thing that I do want to do, and the more, realistically, I'm just a conduit. Like, the whole stream, whatever anybody wants to do, we'll go and do it. If somebody wants me and my complete noob ass in my, quite frankly, awesome bronze plate mail armor that I made myself, look at me, I am a god, to go and try and fight a dragon, I will go and try and fight a dragon. I will die, but I will go and try and fight a dragon. It will not end well for anybody involved, but I'll give it a go. League of Legends. Now, I've never actually played League of Legends, but I'll give it a go. It does look quite interesting. I know nothing about horror games. Now, there's something right. This might be a bit of a letdown. You wouldn't get like girlish screaming and because I love horror. Absolutely love horror. I would be well up for doing horror games. I would love to go and do I would love to go. I'm free to play. I'm not a member. I haven't paid for the subscription. Eventually, if I get more into it, I will
Maybe
consider it.
someone
But
found Don't joke around with me. What madness is this?
yeah, I love horror as a genre. Like one of my favourite PC games, and I'm so disappointed that the second one isn't working out, is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Now, I don't know if any of you have played it. I absolutely love that game. No, what is that? I possibly did. I don't really remember, but I mainly play MMORPGs, to be honest. That is what I play a lot of. It's what I enjoy. I enjoy I enjoy being part of a big fantasy world. The big sort of, like, RuneScape's great for that because the world matters and you're adventuring in the world and all that. And that was one of the things that I fell out with in World of Warcraft. A jump scare game. Alright, I would give that a go. Like, when I was a kid, you know on the old PSX, we're gonna go way back here. Don't let the greys in the hair fool you. And you remember the first Resident Evil? And there's a scene where you I am on a world. I am this new. Where do I find out which world I'm on? I think it's 32. I think that's what world I was on. Is there a way to double check which world I'm on? Community tab. You get 14 days membership to RuneScape with Twitch Prime. I did not know that. Community. Right, okay. Okay, we're here. Friends lists. RuneScape 81. If that's the server I'm on, RuneScape 81. That's where I am. And if people do want to dive in here and quest around with us, I'd be well up for that, because I believe I've just finished all the quests around here, apart from this absolute nightmare. I don't know, I imagine a lot of you have already done it before. No, I don't want to enter the well. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. The snow puzzle with the balls that roll down the hill. I attempted that so many times on Sunday and failed every time. It was an absolute catastrophe, and I'd be more than happy to give it another go. But yeah, like the whole setup to things on the stream, I spent the latter half of last week sort of working through that, because I really wanted to learn how to do to do a few. I'm wanting to learn new skills. Like I'm wanting to work on my voice a lot more so that I sound better. And I was wanting to do that. Yeah, this is the thing. I tried to do this last week and dodge the snowballs, and yet with the camera, I just could not do it for the life of me. I just kept, because of the click movement. I just kept running into the actual snowballs. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Nope, dead. That is exactly what kept happening. 600 viewers because you play in a game where people are waiting for a reaction from you. And a lot of this seems to be down to people wanting more to see me fail than it is anything else. And I'm okay with that because, quite frankly, you're going to get to see it a lot. Right, let's mix this up a bit. We're going to wait for these to move. I'm so used to playing games like, oh yeah, sure, I'll come back out. Give us 2 seconds. I'm so used to playing these sort of games where you know, can just move, like, double click, you click one button on the other and then you just move. I was so used to being able to do that. Oh wow, thank you. Do you want some crayfish? Here, have some crayfish. I have plenty. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. I'm gonna go kill this wolf though. I needed spawns to summon my dog back. But I don't know how any of the sort of guilds or anything like that work in this game, so I don't know what to expect. But if you do have a guild up or anything, I'm more than happy to join it. I would love to. Why are these showing up on here now? So if I click on that bond, I can wear expensive spices. So if we go to this and we're redeeming it. And then is it just this? A clan. It's called a clan on RuneScape 3. Right, I will draw it. I seem to remember that when I first, very first played this back, obviously as I said before, on the browser game. I was in a clan called Orb, and as I recall, does it attach it to the end of your name? Does it still do that? Yeah, I was Ozma. Now if you log to the lobby, yep. Right, so I'm going to log to the lobby, and I'm going to go into a member world. So exit to lobby. I'll click that when we go back into the chat. Which world are we wanting to go in? So we can select any. We want type members, but I don't want to be in the United States because the ping will be killing us. We'll go on... World 4. Okay, we're going to go on World 4 because, I'll be honest, I've always wanted to go to Canada, so let's do this. There we go, we're on World 4 and we're going to get a Cerberus dog. Okay, Can I summon that? Canada, it's like, with me being British, it's like a good step between me and the United States. It is. Okay, where do we go to summon this pet? Is it in... No. I'm not even joking. If I was to go and leave the UK, Canada is probably where I want to go to. Oh, it's in customization. Okay. Pets. What have I got in here? I have a dragon wolf. I don't know what that is, but it looks like I shouldn't feed it after midnight. It looks like there'd be problems, so we're just going to ignore that. There we go. Cerberus. From the depths of hell, I summon you. See? There he is. Looking awesome. It happened. There we go. I can rename him. Oh, I can't rename him. I was going to call him Fluffy, like Hagrid. Yeah, the title of the stream is quite apt. It is Noobscape, because I'm both a noob to streaming and, as is painfully obvious here, a noob to RuneScape. But it's quite fun. Hey, we've leveled up. Level 8. People better recognize. This isn't gonna go well at all. Right. So now that I've done the quest here, I'm planning on just sort of going through all the quests. Is it worth going back to Lumbridge? Because as I said earlier on in the stream, Lumbridge used to be like the only sort of hub and that was around, and this was a members only area. And now it's tutorial 2 Electric Boogaloo. But before we do anything else, do we have another go at the snow puzzle? I think we do. There's a waterfall quest? It's not going to be a jumping puzzle because there's no jumping, but yeah, we'll give that a go. Right, we're going to go do this. Let's do this. I have failed at every attempt at this, and I guarantee it's going to continue that way. I do like the fact that it does have its own in-game cutscenes, and the fact that it's using the game engine to do that as well. And yet, for as cartoony as RuneScape looks, and for let's be honest, it does look like it's made of polygons and stuff. It's pretty good. Oh damn! I didn't even see that was coming together, so I was stood too far up when I was talking. Yeah, I like the fact that it has that. I like that. It feels like they do this better than Blizzard do in World of Warcraft in Shadowlands. Like, Shadowlands might have updated the character models and whatever from Warlords of Draenor, but I still don't think they do in-game cutscenes and in-game storytelling half as well as RuneScape. Nope, I'm dead. Oh, we made it. That's dead, yep. Yeah, it is, honestly. Yeah. I'm not gonna make it easier. I'm not. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft has potential. Even now, it still has potential because it's so massive in the lore. I didn't play it originally. My first MMORPG was RuneScape, or old school RuneScape when it was current RuneScape. And then I played Final Fantasy XIV, but I played it on both. Started out as Alliance, went Horde, went Alliance, went Horde. But Final Fantasy XIV I played on PS4. So I played it on controller because I was always a console gamer. I never really played PC. And I learned to play it on that. And then I eventually got a PC. And I had Final Fantasy XIV on that. So I was never here really for the PC gaming. It was always something that was above me because I was a console gamer. And everybody knew that PC was the best to game on. But I was a console gamer because that's what we had. It was easier to have a console than it was to have. I'm dead. Than it was to have a PC at home that was capable of playing stuff. And I originally tried to play World of Warcraft when I was at uni, and I'm dead again. Like the movement tracking on this just makes this so awkward. We're gonna leave. I'm fed up with this now. Yeah, hey Badge, it's good to see you, pal. Good to see you. The movement, so I went to PC and then I tried to play World of Warcraft on a laptop I got for uni, but the laptop was a brick, so I just had no chance. It couldn't even run World of Warcraft, and we all know how not powerful that game is. And I think I got as far as the character creator. Hey, pup. And what the hell is this thing? Oh, right. So, I haven't done any magic at all. Now, normally I play hybrid classes. I play, like, spell swords. I really love that whole theme, the idea of being a melee mage. So, you've got the ability to be melee, but you've got the ability to attack if you can't be in melee as well. Like, I do really prefer that style, so it's quite surprising that I haven't worked on any of the magic yet. I should probably go do that. But World of Warcraft I didn't actually play until Legion, because I played Final Fantasy XIV first, and I was a tank in Final Fantasy XIV. Actually, I played Dark Knight. Yes and no. I love the class fantasy. I do. I like the idea that I can go and do whatever I want it to a point. I like the idea of being able to, if I want to go and explore the horizon, I'm going to go and explore the horizon. I quite like that. But I do miss the class fantasy. I appreciate that, Ban. I really do. I was mediocre at best. But originally I was how much of a noob I was when I came to MMOs, because Final Fantasy XIV was the first one I ever did. On PC, or just in general? No, it just shows you how to position and get around stuff, and where to spam threat generation. Best whole game on right now. I'd probably say something ridiculous like I think FIFA. Oh, in fact, no. I'm sorry. I'm being a total. Yeah. No, I would say I'm being a total snob, and I'm gonna say Candy Crush. Minecraft. Again, game that I've never played, but a lot of people go mad for. Who is this guy? Okay, I get that guy. Minecraft. I can understand why. I can. It's not a game that interests me, but I can understand why people are playing it. I mean, for a second, I'm not going to lie, I thought you were going to say Skyrim because, let's be honest, at this point, they've already put it on everything. I'm surprised I can't download it straight into my eyeballs. Alright, we're looking for a magic trainer. Prayer tutor, desperate measures. Are these all quests that I can take, by the way? Agility tutor. Rune crafting. That's where your magic comes from, isn't it? So we're gonna go speak to them. That's where we're going. Poor Shadowbringer stories, but it is burning you out. It kind of does, yeah. It is a good story, and it does start to pick up again a bit later on. I will be playing Endwalker. They don't release far too much shit. They release shit. They release unfinished games and then let everybody else mod them. But no, they don't release too much shit. They just release Skyrim. I'm surprised we haven't got Skyrim Mobile and Skyrim for Fitbit. I'm surprised we haven't got all of that.
When you cast a spell, you tap into the latent power of runes, naturally by acquiring special using your added moment.
I'm not. By the way, this isn't me shitting on Skyrim. I love Skyrim. I will happily play Skyrim, but man, they have they have definitely picked at the bones of that game. I'm gonna go to an essence mine. No, we're not doing that. Nope. Talk to you. What are you on?
So many runes. Oh, don't worry. I'm trying to learn about runes from.
I need runes. Okay, we're gonna take these, and then we're gonna go make some magic. Ah, right. We don't have inventory space, so we're gonna make baby magic if we can. Let's take a look at this. Magic book. An air spell. Why can't I use that? Okay. But I can use confuse. That's so weird. Right, we're gonna go practice some magic. That's where we're going now. So let's go back and find those wolves. We're gonna go have a rematch. I was watching quite an interesting video today that was released the other day, and it was by Josh Strife, and somebody put Doom on a pregnancy test. I mean, that is mental, but hell, it'll run. I actually saw somebody say that because of like the way your DNA works, like how much information is within your like molecules and whatnot, you could technically load Doom onto a person. You couldn't run it, obviously, unless you were very morally grey, but you could install Doom on a person. I'm not experienced enough. I need to be 250, so we'll come back. That is definitely on the list of things to do. Is it bad that I just read that long no there as Darth Vader when he finds out Padme's dead? No. But yeah, the video I was mentioning before. Josh Strife he was saying that at the start of The Witcher 3, it was to do with how bugs and breaking your game and how you can turn it into a thing, and you can see somebody here killing all the cows. And I didn't know this little tidbit, and I kind of want to do it now. Hello, welcome to the chat. It's nice to hear from you. The start of The Witcher 3 to get people like gold and whatnot to buy gear and to win Gwent or whatever, they would just kill cows, go to sleep, and then the internal clock of the game would tick over and the cows would come back. So they just spent forever killing all of these cows and harvesting the meat and whatnot, and they would do that and then sell all the stuff and just keep racking up money, and it was just a bug they exploited, and the devs kind of caught onto this, and obviously it's different in a single player game to a multiplayer game. But what they did is they added in a sort of a little bit of a fuck you to the people that were doing that, but in such a funny way that it became kind of its own little legend, where if you kill so many of the cows in that game, it eventually spawns the cow defense team, which is just a giant cow. And oh, did I confuse him? I don't think I did. I feel like I'm missing something. I am new to RuneScape, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I cast spells, to be honest. Or can I not do it because I'm wearing a sword? Do I need to have a staff? I thought I had some air runes. Let's have a look. Oh, could they not give me it because I had the too little inventory space? Yeah, I've got 30 of them. Do I just click on use air rune? Need a staff. Right, we're gonna go get a staff. By the way, I do like this. If you have a look, that there is cooked meat. That is a full steak dinner. Sort of thing that we all dream about. Heals for 200. Sandwich. 325 health. Nailed it. Right, now I need to go try and find somewhere I can buy a staff. If I use an air staff. Does using an air staff still count towards my magic training though? It does. Sweet, we're gonna go do that then. Just because I'm just trying to level up as many skills as I can, and as I said previously, I like to play a hybrid style spell sword. I like the idea of being able to go into melee and fight, and I also like the idea of having the range option. But I always think that games that do your whole spell sword thing, they tend to get it wrong. I feel like they should do less damage overall because they've got so much versatility. Like, because they've got that option to sort of move through everything. Because they can damage from far or close or whatever. Then they've got the option. So they should be allowed to sort of do that, but at the cost of some damage. Like, to help with balance and whatnot. At least that's how I would do it anyway. What is this? Who are you? Yeah, something popped up about Yak Track before, and I don't know what it was. So I'm gonna come. I'll come back to that guy. Right. Coming through here.
Many runes.
I wish it wouldn't do that. I wish it when you start a conversation with somebody and and just go straight in. I wish it would just let me go straight into using the thing. I know it adds a little bit of flavour, but having the same sort of conversation a couple of times isn't great. It's really bad when you've got to go to a quest giver and you've got to go between
Good day,
two
my friend.
people.
Good
And
day. It is my privilege to offer you access to an exclusive stock of the...
yeah, that wouldn't be about wrong, to be honest. Let's see what you've got. Alright, I don't know what this is. I'm not interested. I'm just sort of, at the moment, I'm just sort of
Hi
enjoying
there.
going around
Are you
the starter
interested in
zone and
help-
seeing what's going on.
Since the beginning of the Sixth Age, a strange energy has... My sister Orla has set up a... They're always looking for volunteers to help. Simple. Teleport to the Lumbridge lodestone, then...
I do need to go to Lumbridge at some point because that is somewhere I feel like I know where it starts.
So, can I fix you up with one of these?
No, I don't want your hood. I'm in World 4, I think, the Canadian world. I joined that before. Because we do have some very lovely Canadian people in the chat who are really kind to help me out, and I really appreciate that. Do I have to click on this? Yes. Okay. Oh, thank you. You know what? For being very helpful, have a sandwich. It's the best healing I can give you. Finest cuisine. Thank you very much. Right, we're gonna go equip the staff. I am about to go and become Gandalf. Let's do this. Yeah, I need to take off all my melee gear, don't I? Right, so I'm gonna go chuck a bunch of stuff in the bank, and then we're gonna go kill some wolves. So what do I want to chuck in here? You can go. 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 Don't know where I got all those pies from, but they can all go. Right, let's do this. We're gonna go fight some wolves. So we're gonna go train on the trolls then. That's a good place to start. Does this? I need to unequip all my armor as well, don't I? So yeah, I'll do that now. On equipment. So I'm gonna take off all of this bronze plate mail that I worked so hard on. Would you recommend going to make the gear? Yeah, we'll go make mage gear because that'll be quite interesting. We'll make the mage gear before we go and do the kills. So let's go find some sheep. I feel like this is an episode of Clarkson's Farm, and I'm about to go. Is there a way you can get more inventory? I asked that last time, and somebody told me like no. So I was just trying to figure out if you actually can. You only get 28 slots. Well, that makes sense, I suppose, if they're trying to limit the stuff. So I've got 2 lots of wool. Where do I go with the wool? You just bank it to you. Yeah, we'll go bank the. I'll go bank all of my my armor and stuff in a second. Ball of wool. Let's craft that. And then weave on the loom to make a strip of cloth. Where do I go to do that? Or do I just click on the cloth? Oh, I just click on it. That's cool. I need some thread. Right. Where do you get the threads from? Is that from... You just traded... Ah, right. So we trade him.
You'd be surprised how much the people of
Crafted supplies. I'm gonna take all 10 of them. And now I'm gonna craft. What do I want to craft? I'm gonna craft a hat. Done. There we go. That is a hell of a hat. Look at me, I'm like a Gandalf in his younger age. Damn tootin', I'm looking spiffy. This hat is just pure sex. Look at it. The world loves this. Let's go and deposit all of my... And we're gonna just make a lot of mage-based gear. I quite like the idea that rather than relying on mana, you've got to use your runes. So it's like you've actually got to. It kind of feels like you've got to craft the spell rather than just cast the spell, which I quite like that. That's quite fun. It adds like an extra element to it that you don't normally see in other games. But let's go get some more wool. Yeah, I am going to learn about rune crafting. I think that is going to be one of the crafting things that I definitely specialise in. I don't know if people do specialise in crafting in this, but rather than making things... I almost feel like I think I'd enjoy playing a mage in RuneScape. Like, where do you actually get the runes from to do this? Do I just go and collect them from somewhere or something? But as I say, I like the crafting side of things in this game. I think they do it well. I like the gathering aspects in this, like the whole like non-combat skills in RuneScape. Fantastic. And I don't know if any of you's played New World in the beta, but I mentioned earlier on in the stream that people are calling it like a 3D RuneScape, and I can see why. And in all honesty, it is a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The game is good, so I'll just do that. Right. I need to go get some more wool, do I? Have I not made enough? I've got another ball of wool. Right, back to the loom. Ah, it's 2 of those. Right. Oh no, that's fine. Family always comes first. Yeah, I can imagine, because you'll have to make all the potions, and I can see potions playing a big part of this game because it feels a lot more like feels like there's a lot more strategy to it than people give it credit for. Ah, nice. So it's definitely something to worth looking at anyway. Yeah, I genuinely feel like I normally play melee in games, but I feel like RuneScape is a one where I'd get more fun out of playing a mage. So I think I might go down this road instead. I might become Gandalf. Not Dumbledore because he dies, but Gandalf. Ranged is strong as fucking any game and endgame. Literally any MMO. Range always strong. Always. Alright, I made that when I shouldn't have. I'll be honest with you, the late game side of things, that is a long way away for me. I've still got a long time to get there. It is good to know these things, but I can guarantee you between me now and me getting there, I will 100% forget about what overloads are. It's going to be something that I'm going to need to... The more that I play the more that I play the game, the more I'll enjoy learning about how it works, like the intricacies behind it. I do know some parts from other people and whatnot, but fudge.
You'd be surprised how much the people.
But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The waterfall quest. I have heard the waterfall quest. Right, somebody mentioned it before. I want to know what it is because I also want to do it. I think that would be something quite fun. I'm quite happy to do anything. People saw me before trying to do the bloody yeah, the snow one that comes straight down. I mean, great. I will happily do that. It takes you straight to 30 attack slash strength. Wow. That's yeah. Because I mean, if you look at my skills here, I am a mighty level 8 on those. So jumping straight to 30 is massive. Where do you actually go and do that at? Because I think I'll do that on the next stream. Yeah, I plan on questing my way through the game a lot. I like the whole interaction with the world and the NPCs. I like all that sort of stuff. Argdoon, right? Where is that? So I'm here. So sort of in this sort of area. It's fine. It's something I'll get to because I'm actually going to be ending the stream pretty shortly. I'm going to be ending the stream in a minute because it's quite late and I need to be up for work in the morning. And I've got some stuff that I need to sort out between now and then. In fact, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my mage outfit and then I am going to call it a night. But I do appreciate everybody that's coming to watch, and I appreciate the suggestions. I appreciate everything. I'm just so grateful to see everybody here. I've been streaming for just under 2 hours now. And I am going to do a longer stream at the weekend, but I am going to be back on Thursday. Thursday at 7:30 UK time. Yeah, I will check out the wiki. It's definitely worth having a look at. To be honest, because I'm doing the whole streaming thing and I'm trying to... Yeah, you can, it's right there. But because I'm doing the whole streaming thing and I've got people watching, I'm enjoying the interaction with people more. And even if I am a noob, I really appreciate the people just sort of like giving me the advice and just talking to us and the interactions. That means a lot. So I'm quite happy about that. Eventually I'll learn how to play this game properly. Yeah, exactly. If you get an interaction with people, that's where the game really, any game really sort of excels. So we've got those. So I need to make those. Oh, why am I making 2? I only wanted 1. Oh well. Back to the sheep pen. We go again. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the stream. I'm enjoying this, as I say. It's my second time ever streaming. I've really appreciated everybody coming in tonight and spending the time with me. I know you're giving up a lot of time in your day to sit here and watch me be a complete moron. Quite frankly, me be really bad at a game. So I appreciate that. I do, and I am gonna keep trying. I am gonna keep trying streaming. I'm gonna keep going for it. I'm doing this a lot for myself to try and get over a few things and to learn some new skills. Like basically what I'm doing here is presentation. So I'm enjoying that. I'm wanting to change my interactions, like how I speak, how I use my body language and whatnot. And it's really quite hard to use your body language when you don't have somebody you can see and mirror, because mirroring other people's body language is a really easy way to get everybody on the same sort of page. But you can't do that when there's only you and a webcam. So it's quite weird learning that. I've also learned a little bit about how to tweak setups, so you can see all of this sort of setup on here I did myself a few years ago, and I did sort of yeah, I worked hard to get beyond that, so I can appreciate that. I really can. And I've also learned how to make the interfaces on here. I've set up the Discord for it, and as you see, one of the tags I've got in this in this, I haven't actually got it on this one, which is weird because I did last time, but I'll make sure it's on next time as well. Is I'm big into mental health, so that is something that if anybody wants to talk on here, if you are feeling lonely and you are feeling like you just want to come on and spend some time watching an idiot be terrible at games, then pop in. I'll be here. Talk to us. If you wanna talk to me about anything, if you're having a bad time and you just want to get it off your chest, talk to us. Honestly, I can't stress enough that just talking to people is such a big deal when it comes to looking after yourself and your own mental well-being. Just actually having an interaction with somebody, it's phenomenal how much that can do. But I'm gonna just stop the stream there. I'm gonna stop playing the game there, so I'm just gonna log out. We're gonna come onto the screen now, so I can talk to you all. And eventually, when I get some things figured out with OBS, because for whatever reason it's not connecting to my chat, so I will be having the chat scrolling down the side of the page here where you can see me. So I'll be looking to get that sorted. But yeah, I really appreciate all of this. And thank you so much. I can't stress enough the idea that you were raiding me. If you could tell me how to do that, I will happily go and raid somebody else right now. I will spread that love, because people deserve this. Because until I actually stepped up and did this myself and got involved, I never realized how difficult it actually is to do this, and how much it okay. You know what? I'm gonna go into the RuneScape category. I'm gonna see who's online, and we're gonna do a raid. So let's have a look. Because I think it should be a case of the people that are doing this, we should go out of our way to help other people that are doing this, because until I came on and did this, I didn't realise how much effort goes into a stream. Like, it took me a few days to get everything set up. It took me a number of hours. Honestly, on Sunday, I actually only bought this webcam as well. Last week, it arrived on Sunday, but it only arrived a few hours before the stream, and I won't lie, I was thinking to myself, I'm going live, I've told everybody I'm going live. What am I going to do if it doesn't turn up? They're just not going to have my face, they're not going to have the actual me of what I look like. They're just going to have me in this boring ass monotone voice. And yeah, it was like, what am I going to do? So look, I got lucky and it did actually turn up. But do we want to raid in RuneScape? Or do we want to raid in a different sort of... We'll raid in RuneScape. Who do I want to raid? I'm gonna look for somebody who's got like no viewers. We're gonna go raid them. So who do we want to raid? Hmm. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on who you want to go raid, let me know. Ah, Ban, thanks for posting the Discord. I appreciated that, mate. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick somebody at random to raid here. Let's have a look. We'll go with this guy, a fellow noob by his own admission. We'll go with that. So I'm just gonna go to channel. Just I've lost the guy's name though. As I say, I would try and do this via my OBS, but I need to sort out the actual chat because for whatever reason it's not loading. So I need to like sort of jig that about. Ah, it didn't work. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be honest. I'm failing miserably at this, so I might not even end up doing it, but I'm gonna try and do it. Give me 2 seconds. Hopefully this works. Ah, it's not working. Ah well. I honestly don't know how to do it, but there was a guy on the RuneScape page there. His username's RedX12884. He's also a fellow new player to RuneScape, so I would appreciate if you all guys go and check him out. Oh, you don't put the things in. Right, that's fine. So it's just red. Ah, there we go. That's how it works. Right, really appreciate that. Alright guys, we're good to go. We're going to raid with 11 people, and I hope you enjoy his stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. Thank you.